I've got you now, Suel.
Hey, but what are you doing? Halloween was last week.
Oh, I thought we needed more characters on the show. I'm making this one called Watermelon Mustardo.
That is ridiculous. You can do that later.
I thought it sounded pretty cool.
Later.
That you're doing on purpose, sing like a singing on key. Talk to the girl that intimidates you, pretend that you're brilliant and charming. I said pretend that you're brilliant and charming. Hey!
And now a man who puts the corny in cornucopia, Jason Suel.
Welcome to Later with Jason Suel, entertainment television with heart. With heart, right here on Fox 24. And you gotta have
the Last Ring and Captain Planet?
Yeah,
like,
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Like, what does that one do? It's got heart.
It's got heart. You gotta have heart. Hey, we got a lot happening in Northwest Arkansas just in the fall. A lot's happening, including it's almost coming up time for basketball season. Am I right? Oh, yeah, but before we get to basketball season. No, that was 3 points right here.
Okay.
That was 3.
All right.
It was all good. Before we get to basketball season, I mean, there's a lot of fall festivals happening. There's a lot of football in this month, particularly the Razorbacks doing a lot here at home. Go Hogs. What else? What's happening in your world over there, Bo Counts, this November?
It's the holidays, man. We just got done with October, and then it's like November's a blur. It's just the in-between between Halloween and Christmas. And I think there's a holiday in there somewhere.
Yeah, I think there's a holiday in there somewhere called Thanksgiving, right? Yeah, and we got the Lights of the Ozarks coming up. You know, that's coming up. That lighting ceremony. That's going to be exciting.
Just in time for November, Christmas lights.
Can't start too early. You can't start too early, guys. Something else you can't start too early in this program is a segment that we love called Mailbag.
He's the host with the post, and when you write a post, it's gonna wind up in the mailbag.
Mailbag. Okay. So, you know, you can send us your letters also, laterwithjasonsuel.com. Drop us a line. We've got an email here from a viewer writing in to ask us if we ever go to any fall festivals.
We did.
We did. What did we find out that one time we
found out that somebody knows how to give CPR really well.
Yeah, it turns out that Owen almost drowned bobbing for apples. Do you remember that? You remember that, Owen?
No, I don't.
You don't breathe
I was unconscious,
in.
Remember?
Yeah, he forgot to take his face out. He was just eating the apple.
Eating the apple.
And feel free to send us another email. We would love to answer it right here on the air. Yeah! Hey, I am really excited about our guest joining us a little bit later on in the program. Jason Carney joining us. Round of applause for Jason. Yeah, he's going to come by and talk to us about a nonprofit he has called Second Milk. So you want to check out that interview. And I am really excited about our chef guests.
Always excited.
We have a chef and a sous chef joining us in the studio from The Preacher's Son in Bentonville, Matthew Cooper, London Daniel. What are we going to be cooking up over there at the chef's table?
Today we're cooking a pork shank with a really beautiful watermelon mostarda and some nice whipped potatoes.
Watermelon mostarda.
And a little bit of red wine salt.
Red wine. What?
Yeah.
Red
salt with booze?
Oh my gosh. This is gonna be the best episode ever, folks, and you're gonna wanna stick around. There's a lot happening. There's comedy, there's musical guests, there's food, there's interviews. What else could you want? It's all happening right here on Later.
Weather fights, begin.
So you can see a cold front will come in, bringing us rain. Looks like a rainy afternoon with showers and thunderstorms are on the way. And so expect, anywhere half inch or so by rush hour this evening. Looks like rain is on the way.
No, wait, Rick, you need to go see the latest model run. It looks like high pressure's coming in. We're not gonna see rain at all. Because I'm over there working nonstop and the latest models are in and you really need to look at them. I don't think we're gonna get rain. We're gonna have high pressure, sunshine, lots of beautiful skies outside.
Melissa, I've been doing this for now 40 some years experience. It's going to be raining. It's going to rain.
Well, I'm going off the model run. You might want to just go look at it because it's looking like sunshine and nothing but clear skies.
No, it's rain. It's going to be raining. Guarantee it.
High pressure, beautiful, sunny skies.
Rain.
No.
Melissa?
Sunshine, Rick.
Who taught you how to forecast? Mr. Scoff?
Yeah.
Rain.
Sunny skies.
Rain.
Sunny skies.
I've had enough. Heat wave.
Oh, it's so hot and sticky. Rick, cold snap.
Oh, cold.
Jeez,
I'm going to send dude to mess up your hair.
No, leave my hair and makeup alone. The sticky, nasty. Oh, August in Arkansas. Oh, no. Straight line wind. There. Now, everybody, we've got beautiful sunny skies coming our way. Oh, but the sun and the heat are out. We'll have more after this commercial break.
Later with Jason Suel is proudly presented by Sam's Furniture. For the largest selection of quality name brand furniture at everyday guaranteed low prices, get it at Sam's.
Welcome back, folks. Later with Jason Suel. Hey, joining us at the desk is Mr. Jason Carney, nonprofit called Second Milk. And I'm excited to hear more, right? So we have a mutual friend, college roommate of mine, high school friend of yours, David James, put us in touch. And I said, what is going on with this guy? Some exciting things, and I want to hear more about it. So
Second Milk is, I mean, for lactose intolerant people?
Yeah.
Like, what is this?
Absolutely, it's exactly what it's for. No, not at all, actually. No, we actually are a nonprofit in 3 countries in Africa. And we provide formula and nutrition for babies when their moms die.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Yeah. So how did that become a passion of yours, a passion project that has led into being a profession?
Yeah, sure. Well, we actually, lived here in Northwest Arkansas, and we've got 6 children. And so there was a point in our lives that we decided that there was something more, and we wanted to be able to give back to people that were less fortunate. And so we actually sold all of our things and moved to Malawi, Africa, lived there for 2 years. And I was at JB Hunt. We used to have Bliss Cupcake Cafe, and we sold all that, sold all our things, and literally drug our kids 9,000 miles away.
Wow.
And so we ended up starting Second Milk and came back here to Northwest Arkansas and run it from here.
That's amazing. It's amazing to me that kind of like you know, a lot of people talk about, I would love to give all those things up and do something that matters, you know, whatever that means
to people. But actually doing it and going, we're going to sell it, we're just going to give it all up and go for it. That's pretty amazing.
That takes some courage.
Well, even just a few months ago, I re-quit my job again.
Re-quit?
Yeah,
re-quit.
And so, 16 years in that space, in corporate America. And being able to leave that again and to be able to truly find sustainable ways to provide for these less fortunate in Africa and around the globe, I think it's something that's important. I don't want the spotlight to be on me. Obviously, I'm here, being able to share today, but just to be able to see what God's done in our lives, it's a big deal. It's a blessing to be a part of that.
And you mentioned it too, but we sort of benefit here in Northwest Arkansas from corporate America, here being so philanthropic in our community, giving to so many nonprofits. And you have a nonprofit that's not only, affecting people here, but it's affecting people in 3 countries on another continent. And with the chance of expansion, maybe?
I literally just got back from Uganda and in Ghana as well. And so we're in Malawi today, as well as Kenya and Ghana, which is in West Africa. And then we're now currently opening in Uganda and looking at a few other countries globally. So I hope to be in Hong Kong here in the next few weeks, and who knows what's next.
I mean, that's pretty impressive that, you see a lot of the more successful nonprofit people, they're sitting in their office going, oh, well, donate to me, donate to me. And you're out in the field, like there, doing it every day. That's awesome.
Yeah, I feel like that we want to differentiate ourselves from a lot of the larger corporate type nonprofits that are out there. Not that they're not doing great things, but specifically one, I won't use their name, but they're the largest sponsorship program in the world. I basically just said their name, but we asked them.
I don't really know
Largest sponsorship in the world, LLC.
Yeah, exactly. So we literally asked them, why do you guys not do babies? And they literally told us it's too hard and it's too expensive. And I feel like that for us to...
But those babies, they're the future.
Yeah, exactly. And so we see all human beings as being the same. And to be able to provide for those less fortunate in these developing countries, it's very, very important to us.
And Jason, a question for you that we ask all of our guests. We want to ask you before you get out of the hot seat there. Our theme for this season is superpowers. So if you could have one superpower, what would you choose? There's a lot of them.
Sounds like he already has a few.
I mean, he is a super awesome guy.
Yeah, I actually think I have quite a few superpowers, but if I could have one additional superpower, it would be that superpower of being able to go from here to Africa in just a few minutes.
Yeah,
I don't.
like
It doesn't have to be just like that. Even a few minutes.
You'll give us a little bit of lead
that
time, right?
17-hour flight.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, doing that 8, 9, 10 times a year.
Yeah.
It's miserable.
Yeah.
So that would be a good superpower.
So if you travel faster, just boom,
boom,
and you'd be
here
there.
and there.
I think I would take that one too, just because in Northwest Arkansas right now there is so much happening, and I wish I could be in all places at all times. You know, a lot of great things happening. Jason, thanks for joining us on the program. Find out more on his website. Lots of great things happening with Second Milk. Stick around, folks. We got more coming up right here on Later.
Our musical guests, sponsored by Walton Arts Center and Walmart Amp, proudly presenting world-class arts and entertainment for Northwest Arkansas and beyond.
Hey, it's been a rough couple of weeks.
Boy, you ain't kidding.
I'm sad.
Me too.
Yeah.
Hey, guys.
Oh, hey, Darren Ray.
Hey, Darren.
What y'all doing?
We're feeling pretty sad, actually.
Yeah, just bummed out.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, you know what makes me happy is the sunshine.
Oh.
And I wrote a song about it. Y'all want to hear it?
Yeah. Sure.
Here we go. Sunshine is gonna make me happy. The sunshine is gonna make me high. And sometimes when I'm feeling crabby, the sunshine, it makes me feel alright. When I was just a little younger, what my mama used to say to me.
What'd she say?
Go outside and play now, buddy, because it's such a beautiful day.
Oh.
The sunshine is gonna make me happy.
I'm feeling
The
happier.
sunshine is gonna make me high. And sometimes when I'm feeling crabby,
like today.
the sunshine, it makes me feel alright.
All right.
Now some people, they got lots of money.
Not me.
Some people, they ain't got a dime.
Hey, can I borrow a dime?
And one thing that I know for certain, it don't cost a thing for sweet sunshine.
That's right.
Sunshine is gonna make me happy. Sunshine is gonna make me high. But sometimes when I'm feeling crabby, sunshine, it makes me feel alright. Hold your head up and look around you. Be happy 'cause you're still alive. Sun is shining, we'll put a smile on. Be grateful for the beautiful life. Sunshine is gonna make me happy. Sunshine is gonna make me high. Sometimes when I'm feeling crabby, sunshine, it makes me feel alright. Sunshine, it makes me feel alright.
Feeling all right.
The sunshine, it makes me feel alright.
Making me feel all right, too.
Yeah. I feel so much better, Darren. Thank
Oh, that's
you.
great.
Thanks, Darren.
That's great, guys.
We didn't know Shank could be holy till we got done with that goal for Preacher's Son.
Yeah, I got down with that pork from
Pork
Preacher's
shank.
Son. Pork shank
Sounds
today.
dangerous.
Uh-oh, you about to ooh, look at
Whoa,
that.
that has
Delicious.
been
Yeah.
simmering
So,
all
Chef
show.
Chef Matthew Cooper joining us from the Preacher's Son, and you've been on the program a couple times. Today, you brought a friend. So, who's this guy? London.
This guy happens to be London Daniel.
Yeah.
He's been with me for about 6 years now. Started back in Little Rock with me as a dishwasher, and now he's my sous chef. He runs the restaurant when I'm not there and helps me run the day-to-day operations. We're really excited. I've always been excited to have him with me.
Yeah,
He's
for
been
sure.
an instrumental
He's been
tool.
whipping these up, and they
Yeah.
look amazing.
And that's the kind of story I like to hear. You know, you started out at this level, and you've worked your way all the way up, and you're the sous chef, man. That's exciting for you also, right, London?
It's been a journey.
He's
yes,
coming
sir.
for you,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, he's coming for you. He's so
That's
what do we
fine.
have?
He can take my job eventually. That's great. Yeah.
As you were going earlier with the question, we can see this is pork and it looks delicious. What's happening over there with
What do we got? What are you
those
throwing in
whipped-
there? Is that
Oh
butter?
my gosh, you got so much happening.
Of course, we got butter here, and then we got just simple, we take potatoes, and then we just rice them, push them to a sieve, rice them, and then we just add, of course, butter
Rice.
and cream.
Does that mean put rice in it?
No, just means like push them through a fine sieve so that they beautifully whip. And then we add heavy cream, butter, salt, of course. We got a few different types of salt. to date.
Wait, did you hear what he said after that?
Double kinds of salt.
Double
Two
salt.
different kinds of salt, man.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
The mother load.
So we braise our pork shank for about 16 hours.
Right.
And then we bring
That's
it back
how long
up
we've
and
been
reduce
here,
it
ladies
down.
and gentlemen.
We've been
Been
waiting
here the whole time.
all
working.
this time.
Yeah.
And we got this. Like, what all is it? Okay, you got this butter. Why is this not in there? There's so much butter that's being underutilized.
Well, you have to have you have to always have too much butter. So I think that's kind of what this dish
totally
really
wasted.
And this dish really speaks to what we do at the restaurant. You know.
Are you pleased with your choice there, Bo? Or?
Always. No
Do you want some
retreat,
salt with that?
No
for that?
surrender.
Okay.
Anyways.
Sorry to cut you off.
No, that's
There's
fine.
a lot of stuff happening at the Preacher's Son and just in Northwest Arkansas, and the Preacher's Son is sort of part of this food hub that's happening here.
Right. So I think what's significant about the area, especially, is that we've been working really hard, in Bentonville and Northwest Arkansas to really bring these amazing food places and bring people together.
Yep.
And we've been able to really accomplish that, I think, with education. We have educational programs in our company, especially to bring people up, so that you don't have to go and train under 20 different chefs. Like you can train here, and then we do another thing, and you bring these people up and send them off into their careers, and that's really great. So I think Northwest Arkansas is just doing an amazing job, and we're actually just really privileged.
Yeah, and a lot of that has been sort of like bubbling under the surface for a while, and now it's just exploding.
Like this.
Right?
Kind of exploding
Bubbling under the surface.
I know. I think that's why I use that terminology. That is bubbling also. Been
I'll just
cooking
keep
it for
adding.
16
I'm just
hours.
going to keep adding butter as we do this, okay?
Keep
So
doing it. I'm gonna
you
stop
won't know
adding
how
butter
much is
to
in there.
this,
Yeah.
so.
I liked a minute ago, you
Yeah.
tried to take a spoonful of it. It just all came out, and no regret. You just popped it in.
All in. No regrets.
Awesome. London, what's the journey been like for you? You were with Matthew down in Little Rock. Now you've moved up here to Northwest Arkansas.
I have, it's been a long journey. I can say that for sure.
Has food always been part of your passion?
Since I was 18, 19.
Yeah.
So I kind of just let it grow on me.
Yeah.
I didn't think I would make it this far or even be here today. So it's just a blessing just to go with the flow.
Yeah. I didn't give him a choice. I just grabbed you.
You're like,
come in with me. Plant you here, and this is where you're gonna be, and
Yeah.
Kind of really how it happened.
Because we work in this industry, like the people that you're closest to, you spend more time with them than you do your family. So they become your family. You care about these people.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
it's totally.
And we are, and I think that's what makes us really successful is the fact that we care about our people.
Yeah. So anything new and exciting going on at Preacher's
We've
Son?
got the fall menu, which is really amazing right now. We've got things like braised pork shank. We've got some really amazing hearty options for you. We've always got some amazing shareables. We have the rooftop. We have downstairs still going on, the Undercroft, and then we've got lunch rolling strong. So.
I know you've got so many options there of things happening. And for folks that don't know, Preacher's Son is located just off the downtown square in Bentonville, and it's an old church, right? So maybe for people who don't know, haven't been there, talk to us about sort of the developing that into what it is now.
So it was revitalized. Like the church was built in 1903. It had been a restaurant before. Last church was in 1979.
Right.
And we the company kind of took it and we wanted to revitalize this structure and make it beautiful again to the community. And it just kind of worked. I come from a long line of preachers. So and then they talked about what fit the space, and hence the Preacher's Son.
Yeah. Some might call you a Preacher's Son. In fact.
I might be called a Preacher's Son.
Yeah,
so
yeah, absolutely.
It really seems like it works, and the community's been amazing with everything. So we're really fortunate.
Yeah.
What's this?
So
Is it a giant hairpin?
It is a giant hairpin. These are actually tasting tongs. So not like
tongs. Where do I get mine?
You need some of those for these chef
It
segments
just
that
looks
we
like
do.
enormous tweezers.
They are.
I'm like, let me get this
But
for
they're
you.
just, but they're good. They're good to have around. You just
really
grab
tasting
things.
tongs.
I love that you're keeping them away
Look,
from him.
Yeah, just Bo doesn't need that. He doesn't need to
No,
have
he
those.
just goes straight
You
in.
just grab, you can grab things you taste, and that way it keeps it all nice and sanitary.
Yeah, absolutely.
I got my tasting
nice
tongs.
and sanitary. I can't take this smell anymore. I think we're gonna have to plate this dish up.
All
Are we
right.
ready to do that?
Yeah, we're totally ready. So we've got our whipped potatoes right here. Let me see if I can do this. This is always a test to see if it doesn't fall apart.
Is it gonna stay?
Whoa.
Oh,
Right.
there it is.
And then we've got, obviously this has been buttering out, so you watch this. We call this liquid gold.
Liquid gold.
This is the liquid gold.
That.
Right? And then we've got some beautiful watermelon mostarda, which
What
we
is
all
a
love.
watermelon mostarda?
Mostarda is like an Italian condiment, so it's a reduction of like watermelon, fennel, onions, vinegar, sugar, all different types of spices.
Sounds like a Dick Tracy villain.
It's a sweet and
Mostarda.
savory.
Oh,
you
no,
got all that.
watermelon mostarda.
You got all that fat on that pork shank. You got to have something that cuts through it, right? And then we
Absolutely.
just garnish with a little bit of our chives. a little bit of fennel pollen to reinforce the fennel that we have in there.
pollen.
And then red wine sea salt, you know. Always to get that little salty edge. And then you've got your perfect kind of rendition of what I called our summer supper.
So I want everybody at home to realize that it just went from meat on a plate to holy moly. And he was just like, oh, just bam, 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 art.
Yeah,
like, did you see that? Like, it was nothing.
Artisan pork shank. And we're gonna get a chance to try this pork shank coming up a little bit later on the program. Folks, stick around. We got more happening right here on Later.
We didn't know pork could be holy till we got down with that shank from Preacher's Son. We didn't know pork could be holy till we got down with that shank from Preacher's Son.
Hey folks, thanks for tuning in and watching Later with Jason Suel. Make sure you find us out there on your social media platforms. Send us an email. We might read it in our mailbag segment. Send that to laterwithjasonsuel.com. And before we leave this episode, we have to thank our guests, Jason Carney,
Chef Matthew Cooper,
sous chef London Daniel,
all of our friends at Fox 24.
Hey, see you later, alligator.
After a while, crocodile.
Let's eat!
Tasting time.